Hi, you guys. It's me again. All right. So it took me all day long, but I got to Golden, Colorado. I know my vanity, maybe, or me just wanting to look good, but I just want to put my hair down. Um, I am currently, I'm still homeless, but I have an appointment tomorrow morning. Like I said, if I'm gonna pan how beautiful it is here. That's a friend of mine that helped me. Hi. Um, I am currently finding myself. It took me all day to get here. Hi, sweetie. What's up? Introduce yourself.
Hi,
Your name?
my name's Vernell.
Vernell or Vanell?
Vernell.
Vernell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I'm really bad with names. What's wrong?
And I'll just make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. You sure you have somewhere to go?
Yeah.
All right, sweet pea. Don't be scared. Thank you. Did you want to stay?
You gotta make sure you're okay, yeah.
Okay. So Vernell, I'm Marissa. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. Come squat with me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is okay. So I may as well teach you what I know too. Okay, so this is for now.
Hi.
See, look, see how the light shines upon us?
Mhm.
Because you know what I mean? I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, if it hadn't been for Vernell, I wouldn't have made it here. In fact, another gentleman named Doc, he said, you know, the sound of silence don't speak. And I just thought it was really, really funny. But you see how the light shines upon us right now? Because that's just, the light follows me everywhere, you know? But the fact that I'm keeping my spirits up and I'm not breaking into tears right now, because I never thought that I'd find myself in this spot again, but I went ahead and picked up, you know what I mean, using again. But honestly, it was meant to be this way, because I went ahead and figured out who I am, you know, because I created humanity. I didn't tell you that, did I?
Mm-mm.
You know what? Tonight, I mean, if you decide to stay and keep me company, thank you. What do you call it? I can go ahead and teach you all the stuff that I know, you know?
Okay.
And how humanity was made and how everything was made. I mean, it's a wonderful story.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not crazy, I swear.
You're not. Okay, you're not. You're not.
You know what I mean? I think that Vernell, you know, finds himself in difficult straits just like I do. You know, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So, all right. So, you know, I find myself right here, you know, and I'm freaking out, you know, and it's all right. You know what I mean? Because I calm myself down. I started listening to some Alan Watts. And right now I have I mean, if you'll see how friggin' beautiful it is, you know? I mean, it's just beautiful here. I'm in Golden, Colorado, and it is one of the most beautiful spots ever. You know, let me take this bird poop out of the way so I can. Oh, you know what? I have a napkin somewhere.
I'll go up there. Like, I think like you can see the mountain.
Can you?
I believe you can. I think you gotta go out to like the parking lot.
Oh no, I'm not walking that far. I am too tired. Are you sure you have somewhere to go tonight?
Yeah, I'll make sure you have company tonight.
Thank you. Okay. Are you sure you have somewhere to go? Are you sure you're not homeless?
I'm not. I have somewhere to go.
Is it bad at home?
Yes.
Okay. I get you. I know what that's like. It was bad at home too for me in California. This lady was just crazy. I mean, she you know what? If anything, she got me off my ass. You know what I mean? Because
She kept she made you like pay rent or something.
no, I mean I paid her rent. I didn't have a problem with that, you know. But oh sorry, I'm playing with that. You know, I didn't mind paying rent and stuff, but I guess because she was using like pretty hardcore, like the methamphetamines. I mean, she was just starting to become really abusive, but you know, she got me out of my doldrums and I really was, I mean, I wasn't writing, I was just refusing. I was just using a lot, you know, and because my brain, like I said, had gone against me. But, so yeah, so anyway, I don't know, I'm just going to make this short. I just want to let you get, you know, I started listening to Alan Watts. And Alan Watts went ahead and calmed me down, you know. He went ahead and reminded me that right now, you know, we're all so busy, you know, in the hustle and bustle. And I know you guys hear that, you know, everybody hears this everywhere, you know. But I'm mostly doing this video to calm me down. But he says, instead of fighting, instead of using your own energy, the thistle, he's wondering like this thistle is coming off these trees. And he's saying that instead of the thistle using the energy, using up its own energy to go ahead and, to propel itself, they're using the wind's energy, the wind's going to blow anyway. You may as well go ahead and go with it. And so right now that made me feel a lot better because I will be staying out here, for tonight. Vernell's going to go ahead and keep me company. And tomorrow, once I get my cachet, I can kick him down some cash. And then, we could become travelers again, passing each other by, Don't worry, I'll kick you cash.
Oh, okay.
I understand if it's bad at home because it was bad at my home too. I mean, I was 15 years old and I was taking care of my older brother who was a drunk, and my dad was abusive. He hated women. And I happened to be, a charming, 15-year-old who was barely, you're all flirty at school and you're just happy about life, and it just wasn't accepted. And so I know exactly what that's like. I don't know if your home's a little worse than that, but mine was pretty bad.
It's like the same level as yours.
I know, and that sucks, huh? Don't worry, dude. You know what I mean? The universe will take care of you. Because I once upon a time, I was the universe.
Oh, yeah.
I was there before, the universe was made, because I made the universe. And what happened was, I was every particle that you see. I call them omnibits, because I can connect to everything and everyone. Because there's just something, in my entire life, I've been like a primer. Every situation, like today, you know what I mean? You and I had a lot in common when we were talking and walking. Because honestly, I wouldn't have made it. I mean, I'm sunburned, and I'm not sunburned. I got red, and I have like my luggage. I have everything I own, and I have some more. I don't know if you guys saw.
Yeah, a lot.
Help me out. I mean, I took care of, my computer and stuff because, like I said, I'm a writer. But, and I'll be writing more, as I go along. But let me get my bearings. I was everything. I mean, all over my body, I have like these symbols that mean, the light shining upon me.
Yeah.
And you too, look.
Yeah.
That's the light I created. Oh, I can't wait to show you some videos. See how it's all colored?
Uh-huh.
So you can move your head over here. Like the way you did. And see?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see the color right there. Right there. Okay, so I went ahead and, basically just like everybody else, we're all part of the universe. I mean, there are different parts of the universe where you can go ahead and see how you were made. I mean, from every part, you know what I mean? We were made from everything, like a nebula that was out there first, or actually we could have been made and it was space afterwards, because I think that Earth was made first. And then I also believe that, well, not believe, but it's a theory, because like I said, I wasn't conscious or aware. We're the universe, I mean, I may have been there before and I may have created it and all, but, we are everything around us, I mean, I'm not as eloquent as Alan Watts, but then he spent a lot of years speaking, and I'm barely, coming into my own in regards to that. But I feel that I guess I have the same kind of tone that's kind of calming, We're the freaking universe, and we run around like we're crazy. And I mean, this is the same story over and over again. And even my brain's like going, oh my God, Marissa, just go with the flow, But we run around all crazy. Like I remember when I was high, and I mean, I was being abused, and I had my daughters, and I was protecting them from their dad and making everything try to, magical and stuff, and just trying to get everywhere. And I was still giving them love, and giving myself as much unconditional love as I could, by using and stuff. And time doesn't exist. Time and space just don't exist. We have eternal life here. I mean, everybody thinks, if you removed all the laws of physics from the entire friggin', the universe, we would be limitless. If we went ahead and let go of, all the preconceived notions that limit us. I'm not saying all, because I've already done that. Let me tell you, I went crazy a couple years ago here in Colorado. In fact, in Golden, Colorado. I mean, I couldn't have landed in the most perfect spot, though. I mean, you see how beautiful it is around here?
Yeah.
You want to take a nap?
Mm-mm, I'm fine.
I'll cut. I'll watch out first
I'm
watch.
fine.
Okay. So, just like, we're both travelers in life, I mean, I feel for Vernell because I remember, being like him, and not understanding why the world is the way it is, not understanding why mom and dad aren't, I mean, I can honestly say that I love, my girls, and I know that your family loves you too, they're just going through their own shit. And unfortunately, that's just life. And that's one of the things I would love to alleviate, but I do need help. But I lost my train. Oh, I don't know. We're limitless. You go ahead and you remove everything that limits you in regards to your personality. I mean, it's the cosmic shaman's walk. I mean, mine was the cosmic shaman's walk because I was the universe and I made it. But you lose all of your preconceived notions that you just find limiting. There's no time and space. If you feel that space is big, it's going to be big. If you feel that space is if you see it like I do, if you see it as small, you're not even small, as a small neighborhood, like I used to say, then the world is limitless. I remember thinking once that, vibrational frequency, basically whatever area you're in, because of the vibration of it, the energy of it is, as the shapes are being made, because the universe was made from shapes too. You know what I mean? That's what the whole Freemason, all the symbolism is behind it. The Freemasons went ahead and because they were connected to me now back then, because for me, time runs backwards and forwards and here. Matias de Stefano went ahead and said once that, that for me, the universe, that, time and space and all that, runs, concurrently, and in a sense, I believe that too. And when he had said that, and I remember friggin' being high and being on the road and heading towards Palm Desert, no, not Palm Desert, Palm Springs, all that, heading out to Arizona before I got scared by some spirit guides. I remember thinking that, as I was stopping off to go get high at some dude's house, that I knew through Billy, and exactly what, I wanted to get away from, because obviously, he was hurting me and I wasn't listening to myself. So my brain went ahead and created, these energy, like these, energetic beings that I could see, from up here, like from the crown chakra, and I was going there, and I mean, it was a quaint little place, he had his own spot, and it was right next to the San Manuel casino, like almost right off of Highland, right before you hit like the 18 or the 30 going up into Big Bear. And I was on the 10 freeway, and I wound up friggin' circling back. And I remember thinking that and writing it down. I have my books in storage unless I got rid of them all, because, I get mad and I just start tearing up my creations. And I just remember thinking that, like the road, there are many, many pathways on this, our road to where we need to go. And just look at it like highways. Because I remember when I created that little being from Sirius, I remember, even though he's not real and he doesn't exist, I just remember thinking that, me, basically it was my brain, because it had come alive on me. You know what I mean? It's like my imagination as well. But my brain, like the brain is a powerful thing. But I remember picturing that, life is like like I had said in my last video, that the road they're like tracks, like laying down tracks, like the Beatles, back in the 50s and stuff. You're laying down different tracks for different sounds. And you're basically on, everybody's like a car on a highway. And the highway, as you're going down and stuff, you have your exit lanes, right? Those are your crossroads in your life. Like mine was really out there, really, really blatant, because I can be really, really like short-sighted or blind or whatever. You've got to be like really, really blunt with me sometimes. But mine was it. I had finally hit a crossroads, and I was at the crossroads rehab that was really abusive. And let me tell you, they are no longer number 4 in the state. Because if you treat me badly and you don't talk to me about it, you know, instead of speaking to me like a person, I can condemn you, and you will not make it in this world, like I've said before. You know, and they were really awful. They were just so into the guidelines, just like with the churches back in ancient times. They were so into the guidelines that they forgot the people. You know, like when you go to like just like before a couple years ago, they were like with homeless, like the homeless situation in LA County, you know, in Skid Row, all that. There was so much fucking red tape that they weren't, you know, they had like billions of dollars in funds, and they weren't releasing it because they were caught up on the guidelines. And you can't do that. You know, you've got to remember the people. And so just like back in the day, you know, the crossroads thing, they got stuck doing that too. So you're getting off on these different highways, you know, it's like the tree of life. You know, like Matias went ahead and took my idea, the little son of a bitch. He went ahead and he didn't take my idea. Basically, he can see me. Matias Estefano can see me. You know what I mean? He can hear me. I guess he's heard me like for almost his entire life. I'm not sure, but he can like I'm serious. Like mental telepathy. I swear to God. He says he has this special connection to the Akashic, but I don't know, dude. At first I believed in it, and then I was like, it was fucking me up. I don't believe shit, dude. I think he's full of shit. But he can still see me. So obviously, you know, something's cracking. And he said he had like a special connection to like cosmic memory. Come on, fool. But, you know, I don't mean to mock, but it's called roots. You know, I called it roots and branches. You see the tree go up, the tree trunk, you know what I mean? And you start to branch out, you know? And then like if you're deducing like a murder or something, you take the branches, all these different options, and you bring it together. It's like how I had told myself that consciousness expands and contracts. You know, you have your inflection points and your non-inflection points. And right now my brain, you know, I'm trying to tell myself, you know, I don't know, some dumb shit, but it's not even it. I could go ahead and in a couple thoughts, in 30 seconds, in a couple minutes, it didn't matter, you know, I would go ahead and take one decision and take it all the way to its route, and then I'd be bored with it. I would do it, you know, constantly with any decision that I would make. So basically, I would go ahead, because of my feels, I would go ahead and live that life, you know, taking the information that I had around me, that I knew around the people, like my family, friends, the jobs that I was looking for, you know what I mean? I would basically take it to its conclusion in like that. So that's basically, you know, I totally even forgot where I had stemmed from. But, you know, if you guys rewind it, you guys will know, you know, because I can be a little flibberty-gibbety. So lay down, you know, take a nap. I got you. All right. And so, you know, I don't know. I totally forgot where I was going with that. Oh, so the crossroads, you know what I mean? I look at it like that. You know, if you go ahead and you take the freeway and you bring it upwards, you know, here's your cars, and you're all vroom, and each on each of these fingers, let's say, you know, there's like cars and stuff on a highway, you know, and here are your exit routes or whatnot, you know, you know, whatever choices that you make, it's like, those are the choices you make. But then I started thinking, you know, because I was living in a future timeline, the timelines, they still keep going, you know, like you all the choices, all your what ifs. I don't do what ifs. I can't stand what ifs. You know what I mean? Or coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Those are not helpful to you. You know, they keep you stuck. Like Matias Estefano's stuck right now. He's stuck so hard. I've condemned him. I mean, he has like no career. He has like no money because Gaia's going to be gone. You know, I'm trying to get a hold of, you know, I'm trying to get James Corsetti and Joe Rogan and the Prairie of the Rose to go ahead and meet me up here in Colorado. But I'm trying to get settled too, you know, and try to stay no, I don't even have to try to stay sober. I'm sober. I'm not even that. I'm normal. If people stay out of the trauma mode, you know, quit telling yourself you're a recovering addict. Just say you don't do it anymore and don't even think about it again, and you fucking never will. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. I know I need to do my hair. Anyway, but that's basically how I see it. So here's the highway, and you flip it up, and here's the tree trunk, my arm, and here are the branches, you know? So a lot of these are, you know, and you have other branches going around, like, let's say, like, not even ghost branches, but like, you know, I guess ghost branches, you know, of the, you know, what ifs. And then somehow they wind up converging again, because I remember watching MJ from Soulful Revolution and her telling me straight out, you know, because obviously she was channeling me, or not channeling, but spirit's talking to her because I'm spirit, saying that, what did she say? I can't even remember what the hell I said. Not even bullshitting, dude. This is all true.
It's some TV show.
Honestly, I'm so glad that I have, a friend here, with me. So I don't know what I was getting at. Anyway, so you have like these ghost branches, and they meet up. Okay, she wound up saying that you're meant to go to like a certain spot, you know what I mean? And I don't believe in spiritualism. I don't believe in any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't even believe in consciousness. Because, I mean, the reason you're connected to me. I'm the one that, basically gives you your ideas. But, what do you call it? I can't help it. I get off Liberty Jiminy. So, friggin', yeah, they look all yellowy. I don't like it. I'm going to have to do a treatment tomorrow when I get into a spot. Hopefully. No, I will. So you have all the, so you, wherever you need to be, wherever you need to go, you wind up getting there. It's you who chooses how. And so I realized that, at this point, a couple of years ago, I was like, I'm not going to change my mindset. Fuck that. I have a fucked up attitude, but I'm positive towards other people. Now I'm realizing with the amount of power that I have within me, not even within me, just me personally, because I don't do that without. That shit fucked me up last night. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So I had to change, I'm trying to change my mindset. It's not even a mindset. It's a state of physical being. It's not even that. I mean, if you want to get into some existential stuff, which I really don't want to, but I'm just going to keep it real with you, So I don't know. I mean, the way I see life, I see light differently. I create light differently. I mean, look at all that. See?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, light follows me everywhere. I'm the light, and so the way I see life is just, it's beautiful, and I just have to remember that when, like right now, I'm trying to take a breath, but I'm so excited. And I'm glad that Vernell's here with me. And you know what I mean? You would think I'm high, but I'm not. This is me naturally. So when I was getting high, it's like I was taking Ritalin. Swear to God.
What is Ritalin?
Ritalin, it's like, if you have ADHD or if you have like, ADD,
mm-hmm.
What it is it calms you down. It's like it counteracts. If you're like an upper, the upper will go ahead and calm you down. So if you take a downer, it'll give you an upper.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
it's kind of,
So if you're not calm, you get the downer.
Okay, so like I'm not calm when I'm sober. I've learned how to manage my energy, but right now I'm just really excited. So what happens is that it crosses each other out. You know what I mean? Like if you say, yeah, you like, okay, let's say, all right, how can I put this? You have something, I have something. If you have like, okay, it's like positive and negative, you know what I mean? Or I'm like, you're like the normal and I'm the anti, what does it do? It crosses cancels, right? Because, I don't know, somehow that just worked for me. It just crosses each other out. Like if you're upper and you give yourself an upper, it'll give you a downer. It's like adding, or timesing positive and positive equals positive, right? Positive times negative equals negative. You have negative times negative and it equals positive.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so negative times negative equals positive. So if you got two uppers, you go ahead and you fill it in. It's like a little primer, You fill in, me getting high times me normally being, really energetic, and it counteracts it, and it makes it, normal. Or what people consider normal. So that's how I'm seeing it. It's like, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to smoke a cigarette and I'll let you guys go, but I'm going to upload this and say bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.